Alright, what's good? You rocking with the one and only. We coming back to our analysis of dealing with the NY system and what needs focus. So as you're seeing, they're talking about the different legal systems and how they're doing changes to law. But check the picture that I have on the cover of this video and the link I have below so you can watch the interactive video to see the extent of what I'm talking about. And this is morely towards the Greenwich area of New York. And this is just a sample of how it's beginning to look. When they're putting all this focus on them trying to do law changes and the lawsuit, I want to show y'all what these things tend to overshadow. Look at what's happening to the state of how they're allowing things in the city to fall apart. This is very troubling, being that you guys pay taxes and just like anyone else, and they're going to allow the status of any area to look this way. If you guys are getting so much money off tickets, so much money off of building things, so much money off of that you're putting towards all this infrastructure, you even sent out that blast notification to Cali and said, hey, if there's anybody LGBT, come over here, you could stay and live. You did that. If you're doing all of that work, why are you letting your city fall apart in the hands of, in the midst of you asking other people to move in? It's space that can easily be cleaned up, renovated, and offered out for someone to live instead of you allowing it to build up like it's not that big of a deal. I don't understand. I don't think that makes any type of sense. And so much focus is going on what's happening in the news and different things. And even though we're talking about it, I just want to show you we talk about everything. And this is one of the biggest symbols of them not putting the focus or financial obligations towards what it should be put to. So if I'm paying taxes, I should not ride through my city or my street and have to pass anything like this. Come on now. You guys have all that money. You don't have anyone you can employ to handle these areas, fix them up, do anything with it. If these people went out of business, how'd they go out of business? Didn't you give out PPP loans? Didn't you prosecute people who did it fakely? How about you guys look into these companies, and if they applied to it, why not go ahead and execute it so that you can clean up an area of the city that could be used to employ other people moving in and or supply a part of your city? This makes no sense. You're not putting investment of the financial money of the state into the right place. You're not the only one. There's many others, but this is just you who's come out today with a part of your city looking this way. And it actually is many other areas. And I do not think this is right. If you guys are getting so much money, like, yo, I'm talking about fees, taxes, parking passes, parking garage, like everywhere you get money. And you're going to sit there and tell me that you can't fix up a part of the state if you're inviting people to come live, inviting people to come take more space than the original residents. You're doing all this work and not doing anything to fix up your city. This makes no sense. And this is where we need to call them out politically. There is a politician that can do something, but he is not. Let's see who it is. This is what I'm saying. We got to start the fight for what's good in our cities. This is every city. This is a sample of what every city should be looking at to fight for what needs to be set. When you go to those town meetings or wherever you go to your council meetings, this is what needs brought up, not the other stuff that you're trying to push on us to tell us we need certain laws, we need to get vaccines. I understand you guys want to talk about that stuff, but please talk about this. People live here. Look at this. This is the state's property, the state's fault. The state is responsible for this. Come on, man. All rights reserved.